I know at one point during this video, you're gonna wanna see my personal dating profile. I'll be open about it. I'll share it with you guys, but I need to do this intro, so I'm gonna sit over here on this couch. So I downloaded this dating app called Hinge, which I bet a lot of you guys have already heard about because it's been out a few years and they've been putting a lot of money into marketing. Like, I don't know if you guys listen to podcasts, but I've heard a lot of Hinge ads on there, but I follow some YouTubers who love it. I personally have friends who have success stories on the dating app. They are still with their boyfriends. I don't know why I haven't really jumped on the Hinge train earlier. I think I was stuck in my ways, and also I didn't really want to leave the house at all. So this video is going to be me documenting my dates. I do disclose on my profile that I am a YouTuber, so like to keep that transparency up. No, like when I vlog the dates, I'm not going to be vlogging like the date. I don't even think my future soulmate is gonna want me to whip out a camera on the first date. And I think it's kind of personal. You're trying to get to know someone and being respectful of them, not just, talking to someone and then slowly have the camera come up or like secretly record them. But I am not really telling them that I am doing this video because then they're thinking, is this like a real date? Or are you just trying to get content? But as a YouTuber, content is your life. There's an overlap. So I'm hoping that they're understanding. And again, I disclosed that I did YouTube. So one evening on a whim, I decided to download the app, and it took about 5 minutes to create. And I just got really excited about, throwing all these hearts everybody's way. And if you do the free trial version, you only get a limited of hearts to hand out a day. But then I started getting hearts and I got too excited. And so I kept accepting all these likes and matching with people. And then I got like about 40 people within like the first 48 hours. And then that kind of became too much and nobody stood out. And then I was overwhelmed and then I didn't really want to see anybody on the app. And then I started hating them all. So it was pretty rough. So all of that took about 2 weeks. And then like towards the end, I was like, I don't want to leave my house. Like, why did I even do this? But alas, like that's not a fun video. Like I have to leave the house and go on dates. There was also a delay because a lot of the guys will talk to me and then they'll start talking to me every day. And yet they never asked to meet up in person. And it just kind of feels like a dead end after a while. Okay, enough talking. I know you guys want to see my dating profile. I have 9 minutes to be out the door. I did my hair and my makeup, and it was kind of funny when my mom was walking out the door. She's like, hooch it up a bit. And I'm thinking, I know, my mom gets me. Of course I'm gonna hooch it up. But then I realized she was saying poof it up, like the hair here. Okay. So I know that I'm going to be wearing leggings today because I have this spider bite that is hella scary. Because it's 3 bites and I'm allergic. And it's gonna be perhaps a little bit awkward because just yesterday I posted my dating profile deal breakers, and I don't know if he saw the video, but he saw the little promo I did on my Instagram because he follows me, which I love a guy who supports me like that. I wonder if it's bad that I'm vlogging this in general, but I mean, I'm not gonna give details. But let me give you enough details to identify. No, this guy and we didn't really talk much on the app. He just jumped right into it. It is Sunday, he likes football, bleh. But I know guys like football. So in order for him to watch the football game, we decided to have a little bit of an earlier date, and I think we're getting coffee. So I definitely love a good Starbucks run. I looked at him on Facebook. Don't tell him that, but if he sees this, he knows. I like to think he did that too, just to make sure. And we had a lot of mutual friends. I am not Facebook friends with my ex, but I see that he is Facebook friends with my ex, so I hadn't heard about him before, so I really don't think they're that close, but I felt a little bit bad about that. I'm rambling. I gotta get my outfit so I can show you guys before we head out. I'm not wearing pants, so I don't want to really drop the camera any further down, and I'm sorry, okay, I gotta go get dressed. Done. I have 13 minutes to get there, and I think I can make it. So I decided for cheetah, and then for my earrings, I have these that I got in Korea, really just for the gold accent, but there's dried flowers in here. I don't know if you guys can see. Can you see? And then of course I got my leggings and my, not Converse, Adidas, and then a little touch of blue. Ooh, that's crazy. Wait, you can hear my breath mints in here. I have some in my mouth right now. So I'm going to take those out because that's kind of silly for people to hear that. It's weird. Okay, I have just 3 solo breath mints that I am going to put in here. Zip this up. I can just put you guys down to zip this up. I've never been so frantic before because I don't want to be rude. If you're watching this, sorry if I was late. And also, I think I'll be better next time because usually when I vlog, I am not this frantic. So, okay, let's go. I'm on my way. I'm gonna make it on time, but I don't even need to do this. I just want to. Sojo sunglasses from Amazon. They're so, oh man, you guys must be so frustrated with me. Okay, so anyway, these sunglasses, they do have a website, but I noticed they're a better deal on Amazon. So I'm not gonna even tell you guys, like, yeah, sure, you can go to the website, get a discount by using Lesley X1, which I appreciate, I love that, but I really don't care. Go on Amazon, and I'll send you a direct link down below of where to get these, because these ones I just fell in love with. They're so original. So he texted me back. I need to get off the phone and take a look to see what he said. Just did my date, and oh my goodness, at first I was like rambling. It's just been a while since I've been on a first date. And then something about like having, like, he went to the same high school as my ex-boyfriend. So of course me, I was like, oh, I know people from there, my ex-boyfriend. So he's like, your most recent one? I'm thinking, well, technically, yeah, because I just don't date a whole lot. And then I was like, kept like picking at my lip because I felt like I was getting dry skin. I didn't know if I had like lip balm buildup, so I kept scraping my lip, but I didn't have anything. Half the time it's in my head. He seemed interested in me. He does want to see me again. Who knows though, really. He was cute, very chill and relaxed, which is probably good to kind of have that vibe in my life. So I was appreciative of that. It's not really fun when you have 2 real big talkers in one room. So it worked out. But I think he wants to do a happy hour, and I'm excited to kind of experiment with that. I love this for me. So no, we did not kiss, but I kind of don't really open that up because I think it should be not from, like, you shouldn't be kissing people you just met. If you want to treat it like a real serious adult relationship, you don't need to be sticking your mouth everywhere. So, I mean, no offense to anyone who does that, and I've done that in the past, but I just kind of want to try something different because I just feel like I'm in a different part of my life right now. So, it's a Friday night, and he actually wants to see me again. So we are hitting up one of my favorite bars, and I'm really excited for that. Sorry you guys don't really have a good visual of my outfit. I'll try my best to show it to you guys later. But I want to be on time because you know me. Okay, well, the light turned off in my car, so I gotta go. There are so many crickets around here. It doesn't help that this is so messy, but you can hear them. They're body slamming my car. You can see his little underbelly. And then when we kissed, he was asking me if, you know, I was a virgin, like insulting how I kiss. And that was so humiliating. And then he, you know, he's like, said that was me. He's like, oh, that was mean of me. But then he wouldn't let it go. And it's just like, that was our first kiss, was that. And it wasn't good enough. And I don't want to feel like I have to prove myself constantly to him. Like, do I have to be like some porn star? Like, you know, I've cried on camera before, and it's not that big of a deal, but I don't need to be having the camera rolling and be that mopey. I met a new boy, so I'm going on a date. Now, oh, I don't know how to prop you guys up, but okay, I'm gonna concentrate on the road. Not look at you guys, but I gotta give you the rundown. So we had a bunch of tornadoes touch down in Dallas. I think my mom just read the last article that revealed that there were a total of 7. So there are a lot of road blockages and there's a lot of congestion on the roads. We were going to meet at this cute little place called Kung Fu Tea that has bubble tea, and that didn't happen because then when I pulled up the directions, and I already knew it was kind of, it was gonna be a little rough. We made sure to plan it after rush hour just in case. It had me, like, the best way to go still was gonna be over 30 minutes, and I was gonna be driving down South Dallas, and I get really lost there. The signage there is not very good altogether in Dallas, so I was just thinking, I can't do this, I'm too nervous. He's super understanding. We were supposed to meet there at 8, so now I think it's just a smidge past 8 p.m. and now we're on our way to this place. He did, I think, have to compromise. I'm not exactly for sure where he lives, so that was really nice of him. He gave me lots of emoticons, which is good. So this guy, I don't have too much to say about him, but he is nice. I feel like I always think they're nice, at least, but he seems pretty wholesome. He's not really all into social media. He's very much interested in, like, geography, culture, this and that. So I know a little bit about this guy. We actually ended up talking a lot prior to this date, so I'm hoping we have things to talk about. I'm a little nervous. It's gonna be awkward if he watches this, but he might be a little nervous too, that we might be a bit different. However, he reminds me a lot of my brother, and my brother and I got along just fine, so I think it's gonna work out. But I don't want to say that because, first off, that he's gonna ask me about my brother, and my brother's passed away, and that's awkward. And also, I don't want him to think in this romantic setting, I'm thinking of him as being my brother. You just can't say certain things to people, especially when you first meet them. But either way, what's pretty much to say is the fact that even though he's not in his social media, he's kind of like, he kind of described himself as more 20th century, which is totally cool, or different, you know? I'm a little bit older than him, but, you know, to me, that's hot. Just got back from the date, and now I'm in front of my ring light. I can show you my outfit. So I'm trying to think when this will air. I think you would have already seen this in one of my haul videos, because this is very new. It's my first time wearing it out. Got my leggings for the booty, and then my combat boots, like I said. But yeah, just to kind of recap the date, super cute, super nice, super wholesome, and honestly, you know, granted, you know, who knows the future, who knows what he's thinking, but I'm just so glad I went on that date. It was a fabulous first date, very conversational, almost like our dynamic was good, where we were both talking. I don't know if he was interested in everything that I was talking about, but he was so nice and polite and just genuine. He made me feel like anything that we were talking about was a great conversation, and he had something to say. So I hope it leads to a second date, but we shall see. Anything that I had told you guys that I was nervous about went away pretty much right away. Like, I wasn't nervous around him. I mean, there's always like that first date jitters, and that was there. I'm trying my best to not kiss on the first date, because this is me meeting somebody in person for the first time. Like, that's so crazy to kiss, but I kind of wanted to kiss him. But we did not kiss, but that's okay, because that was all respectful. So I will say, if he is not interested in a second date, I'm definitely going to feel very thrown off, because I feel very certain that there was a connection. So we're just gonna have to see. Maybe it'll cut to another clip of me crying. So I don't know. I'm not gonna ramble. I don't want to ramble too much about it. So I'm turning you guys off. I am ready. Okay, the first time I shot with it, it went in my eye. The second time, this went in my mouth. I don't know if you just saw that. Let me turn the brightness down, because I'm starting to get a little washed out here. But, so I am going on date 2 with the boy, and guess what? It's October 31st. It's Halloween. So well, he said that he wanted to see me again after I told him I wanted to see him again. And then I went on vacation again. And then I was like, what are you doing for Halloween? And then he was talking about his office party. I'm like, I don't care about your office party. You're supposed to be asking me to Halloween. So I asked him to Halloween, and he said yes. And so he made a little game plan for us, and we're meeting at the bars. I'm back. Woo. Okay, yeah, anyway. So I feel very fun in this dress. I feel flirty. I feel smexy. Sure, this dress fit a lot better when I was a bit underweight. and now I'm a little like thicker. And unfortunately, let's just be like, just up front, I'm a white person. So when white girls get thicker, it also tends to go in the stomach. So I'm like sucking in. I've been doing some booty workouts though, so I'm trying to like show off the booty, like don't look at the front, like look at the booty, you know. So I'm gonna be a lot more tame though on this date. I've not been drinking. It's nighttime. I'm giddy. I'm a night owl and a vampire. So yeah, so I need to stop rambling because I still haven't gotten pictures for my Instagram. But yeah, so okay, I'm gonna go. It's cold, so I have the heat on, and then I changed out of my high heels. I'm in my moccasins, and then I gotta find a way to back out, which I think is gonna be easy, except for there's like a car right here that's angled, because I was gonna do the same thing, like angle to go out, so I don't have to back out of the street. But I gotta get the directions going. I gotta get driving, so I'm going to give you guys an update when I get to the house. It's too dark right now. So the second date is complete. I'm hoping my voice is pretty good because it was kind of loud in the bar, so I kind of had to scream a bit. So I don't know, I can kind of feel it here, and I was singing in the car. Also, he can sing well and I can't, so I'm hoping though he's okay, like when we're singing in the car together someday, that he'll still let me sing. You know, like some people get mad when somebody can't sing well. They're like, you can't sing in the car. But that's not nice. So there wasn't much to do because there was no dance floor or anything. I don't know if we would have danced on a second date kind of thing. People were carving pumpkins, and I don't know, I was kind of like iffy. It's like, I kind of want a pumpkin, I kind of don't. Really, like, I don't want to carve a pumpkin and get all messy. Like, it was bound to happen if I tried. But I wanted the pumpkin so I could throw the pumpkin. Whatever, it doesn't matter, we didn't get the pumpkin. So, but because it was just us talking, it was really just us getting to know each other again. But I will say there was some progression. We kissed, and it was cute, and I liked it, and he liked it. At least he makes it seem like he liked it, and it was a good time, and there's gonna be a third date. So, I don't know why I'm getting defensive with you guys. I'm like sticking a finger all up in you guys. But yeah, again, like, especially with him, I can tell that he probably does not want to be broadcasted online. So I'm not going to go into any more detail. And there's no reason to, because it's a second date. I really don't have to think too much of it. Like, we're just having fun and hanging out and this and that. So it's cute. But he did pay both times. So I kind of want to treat him to something cheap. I'm so bad. But I don't know, but maybe like a movie would be cute. I think he'd be open to all kinds, even though he likes more serious war dramas and stuff. I think he'd be cool for anything really. Because even though he has his interests, he's like definitely a team player with a lot of stuff. Sorry. Okay, I need to end this. This is just rambling. I will say that because we've had such a good connection so far and he's so nice, I haven't really been talking to any other guys on the Hinge app. I don't know if he is still on his dating profile, like actively. Like, I still have mine, but I'm not active on it. So I'm not really for sure, but I think with his schedule and the amount of time he talks to me, I think I'm the only girl right now. But to me, it almost seems kind of wrong. Like, I really don't want to dance to relationships if this one is going so well, because then I'm setting somebody up for failure, and that just seems mean when I like blatantly know like we have a good connection so far. So I don't know, maybe that means that's a sign. I don't know. Good news, the guy hasn't ghosted me yet. So I am going on my third date. It's kind of a unique date because it's daytime and then nighttime. So first off, we're gonna hit up the Arboretum, which I'm excited about to see how they decorated it for November. And then we're going to dinner, and I know it's a nice dinner. I don't know where we're going. The thing I'm struggling with is I have some cute outfit ideas for the Arboretum, but then is the dinner like, can I wear jeans. Should I know this? Is it weird to ask him? You know what? I'm so comfortable asking him questions. I think I'm going to do that. But then, I don't know what I want to do. Okay, he's here, and I don't know if he's gonna ring the doorbell or not. He probably thinks my mom's here and is scared. So this was the best that I got because I have like a black furry jacket that looks really elegant for the evening. And then I'll do my wedges and I'll just suck it up if I get muddy. But like, I've made a mess. Okay, I gotta continue going. It's the day after the date. So I was dropped off here and then Mom was home and I was giving her updates and I didn't really feel good and I was just so tired. I didn't film anything, okay, I'm sorry. Let me get a little more in the light. I don't really want to go into too much detail because it's so fascinating of a story. That should be a separate story time video. I will say I was pretty disappointed with the third date. This guy was waving around so many red flags. I didn't see it coming, but thank goodness that I have been taking all these relationships on the app really slow. So at least I didn't get too invested. But it was like a little heartbreaking to discover that because, you know, you're assuming the third date, you're kind of in the clear and now it's supposed to be more fun and more relaxing. But honestly, he made me so low-key nervous that I have a language disorder and it's really not that bad. Like when I'm hanging out with friends and family, I never struggle with it. Just usually like in school when I had to give a presentation, you know, I'd trip on my words and, you know, kind of talk in circles. Well, I found myself doing that and I was so confused by it. And I was like, maybe it's because I had one beer to drink and it was affecting me at one point. I'm not gonna lie. But I don't know. I think, I thought about it. I realized that him being so judgmental about so many things like X, Y, and Z, that honestly really made my language disorder act up. And I felt so dumb and I felt more judged. Also, he kind of implied that there was going to be a steak dinner involved and there was not. Just a lot of him mentioning that he doesn't eat beef because of the abuse that cows have, which I don't agree with, but wow, it's like a lot of things at once. You know what they say, that every relationship is going to fail until you find the one. And then you get married, and then maybe you divorce. I don't know. Either way, like today, I'm bummed. I'm kind of exhausted from dating. I need to take a break from the app. But am I completely discouraged? No. I just need a break. I don't know. I don't really know how to end this. I guess the thing is, I'm not devastated. I'm gonna be okay. And I'm just going to move on. I don't know if I'll have a boo for the holidays or not, but that is okay with me at this point because I am a tired woman. So, what did you guys think? I'm running back to my chair. So, I hope you guys enjoyed getting all the behind the scenes of my experience with Hinge. But yeah, so let me know. Oh, I just got a message on Hinge right now. Hey Lesley, what's up? Oh, I'm gonna have to respond. So, but yeah, leave a comment on how your last first date went. So we can just all enjoy it and read it. Give this video a like because it's gonna be really embarrassing me posting all this and the guys see it and then they don't even get a lot of likes on the video. They're gonna feel all insecure about that, you know. So subscribe to join the fam, Bamity Bam, because it's smexy. I love you, I mean it. Bye.